What if graphing math was as easy as typing a sentence? What if equations came to life right before your eyes? Today, I'm going to show you a tool that transforms the way we see and explore mathematics. Welcome to Desmos. To start using or to access Desmos, just go to your web browser and search for Desmos. And then you will see this one, Desmos, then click it and this will appear. And I already logged in my account within Desmos, so let's have here the feature. Or the features are graphing calculator, scientific calculator, the four-function calculator, matrix, geometry, and 3D. So let's start it simple. So if you need the quick calculations, we can use the four-function calculator. So just click the four-function calculator and then you can see this one. You can divide, multiply, subtract, and add. This is just a normal calculators. For example, you want to add 8 plus 8. Then here is the answer. And that's for the four functions calculator of Desmos. It's just as easy as like a normal calculator. So, well, it instantly calculates the results following order of operations, perfect for elementary math, quick classroom checks, or everyday computations. Simple, clean, and efficient. So, next, we have the scientific calculator, another feature of Desmos. Just click scientific calculator and it will show this. And for example, you want to know what is the square root of 144. And we can see here the answer, 12. Let's say we want to add 3 or we want to add 3 squared, and it will also give you the answer. Well, the basic calculator only solve basic operations, but in here we can solve complex numbers. You can see here we can use square roots and absolute values, pi, sine, and cosines, and many more. So let's try. What is sine 30? And you can see here the answer, 0.5. We can also convert this into fraction, and it's 1/2. For example, you also want to know what is tangent 45, and it will give you the answer, which is equal to 1. And that's for the scientific calculator. And let's proceed to the next feature, the graphing calculator. So for the graphing calculator, this is where Desmos truly shines. So for example, we want to graph y is equal to 2x plus 1, and we can see here the graph. So, and another example, if you want to know the graph of x squared, for example, well, also Desmos here has the keyboard. For example, we want to know wait a sec. X squared plus or minus rather minus 4x plus 3, and we can see here a parabola that's open upward. And another example, for example, we want to know the graph of y is equal to sine x. So you can see here a smooth trigonometric wave. See? Well, Desmos graphs everything in real time. No extra steps needed. Just type the equation and the graph will appear. And that's for the graphing features of Desmos. And another feature is, for example, we want to try the 3D calculator. So, for example, we want to know what is the 3D graph of z is equal to x squared plus y squared, and we can see the graph here. Well, we can also rotate the graph if we want to, or we can do it like this to see, if you want to see the graph more clearly. We can flip it, rotate, and this is the graph of z is equal to x squared plus y squared. Another, let's say we want to see the graph of z is equal to sine x plus cosine y. Cosine y. You can see here the graph. And we can also rotate the graph. And these features of Desmos makes it interactive and engaging. We can rotate the graph on to see all of the sides or flip it. We can also zoom in and explore from different angles. So these features help students really understand surfaces and spatial relationship. So that's just some of the feature of Desmos, and the other features will be on the next video. So that's all. Desmos is a graphing calculator that turns mathematics into an interactive experience. In just one platform, Desmos lets you instantly graph equations as you type, use sliders to explore transformations in real time, and create tables and visualize data effortlessly. It also finds intersections, roots, and maximum or minimum values with just one click. Animate graphs to make math dynamic and build interactive lessons or classroom activities for collaborative learning. It's powerful, intuitive, and completely visual, all in one place.